Right, yes, welcome back to the channel. My name is Q, and I got Betty here with me. Is the Premiership is back. We all know how we don't miss the Premiership so much. They talk about the traditional Big Five:
Let's go.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Man City. And the first game for the weekend, Arsenal against Bournemouth. What do you think about that game?
Interesting one. Arsenal coming off the two loss from Carabao and FA Cup to bounce back from that Sporting win. Going to this one, they should feel a little bit confident with themselves,
For sure.
And I expect them to win. Should be an interesting game, but Bournemouth on the other hand, they haven't been beaten in about 5 games, all draws too. So I think both teams are looking for a win, and Bournemouth are looking for this win that will make them, at least move up some spots on the table. It's a good win for them. So it won't be an easy one for Arsenal like that. So, but I still expect Arsenal to get the win over them.
Yeah, for sure. I still feel this is a must win for Arsenal, to still take the gap further away from Man City because any slight draw or lose. I think the last time when they played was in January at the second leg where Arsenal won 3-2 away match. So I still feel say Arteta no need to play pragmatic football for this game right now. This is a game that you need to go in with like guns are blazing. You just need to get the 3 points. Nobody cares about how you're going to do it because the fact is Man City now they want mojo, and that mojo you no need to calm down at all because any slight, I will still say it, any slight mistake, bro, you might bottle it. And nobody wants you to bottle it this time.
A lot of people want you to bottle it, actually.
Yes, a lot of people want you to. I mean, the fans don't want to
Yeah.
make you bottle them. So I still feel like this game, Arsenal is going to get the best out of them, and I feel my scoreline for this game will be 2-1.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Wow, you support Arsenal today.
I'm not supporting Arsenal.
Then the second game for the weekend, struggling Liverpool against a very talented Fulham side.
Two teams that are supposed to give us entertaining football, but I feel it's going to be a dull game.
For Anfield,
But that's not for backyard. I think Liverpool are in a situation where this is a must-win for them.
you must win.
I mean, they need the team spirit to be lifted up,
Yeah.
especially after what they played in the PSG game. So they actually need this win right now, but it's so hard for me to convince myself and say Liverpool are going to win this game. I know they need it, but I just don't see it happening.
You don't see that aura in them,
Like,
getting it over the
The
line.
team looks demoralized from here on. So, but they do need this win. Chelsea is just
1 point behind them.
and they need to get more gap from Chelsea because of that 5th spot for the Champions League. So it's a must win for Liverpool, and I think Fulham too.
Yeah, and I think the gap with winning to the past Fulham are just 5 points. So it's a must win.
These are guys that are chasing that Champions League spot. So, but on the other hand, I'm still saying they both, even Fulham plays a strange one too. They're not consistent, and Liverpool need this win. So I'm gonna go with Liverpool, even though I'm not so confident.
What's your scoreline?
I'll say 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. Yeah, for me, I still feel I'm not convinced. I feel like Fulham might just cause an upset for Anfield. They do it because them it will be our Nigerian boys, what they call him, Chukwueze, and that their midfielder, what's his name? That their short midfielder when we wear number 8. So don't forget. Why did I forget this their midfielder name? So I just feel Liverpool will feel handle waiting and just see when they come Anfield tomorrow. So I just feel it's a no-brainer for them, and I see Fulham will just cause an upset. I still feel say Fulham will win 2-1.
Fulham 2-1.
Yeah, Fulham will win.
That's a strong one.
Yes, Fulham will win 2-1.
All right.
We'll come back to this video.
All right.
Then on Sunday we'll see Chelsea against Manchester City. Before I go ask you this, if you say go win, I see one thing for threads. A Chelsea fan is say make them lose to Man City because he wants make Arsenal not carry the league. I see. Sorry to say, some of them are not well. Like you want me your team lose because of you want it to watch Arsenal to laugh Arsenal, and you know say una need this win past anything. Even if na won't lose, it will not stop Arsenal from winning the league. Yes,
You're actually right.
it will not stop Arsenal from winning the league. So I sometimes I just feel say some football fans they just start to watch football recently because you just want banter.
Yeah, just banter.
Just banter.
Yeah.
That's not the reason we all sit down to enjoy this beautiful game. We won't watch the game to say our team okay, even for bad time, good time, you stick with them. Not you saying make your team lose because of say you want make Man City beat you and then come carry the league. How? So are you trying to tell me that Arsenal will lose all their games, even if Arsenal draw to Bournemouth? I still feel say the game decider for that match, for that league, against Man City. And I know you get one thing when they talk. They know they knock Orozco 2 times free.
Twice, not twice.
You know,
Yeah.
if you knock on the first time,
Yeah.
the second one
Sharp-
you drop
Shapiro.
with Buja, you drop something for him. So me, I still feel fine. We know Chelsea, they are struggling right now, and Rosino, a draw.
Tough game, man. And I think we've seen Chelsea now actually being so successful against the big teams this season. And their last few games, they found it difficult. Although from their last game, they won 7-0. Yeah. But prior to that, they haven't really been scoring the red cards here and there. But like I said, they have something to fight for. So that Chelsea fan, check yourself. So they're trying to fight for that 5th place. And if they win, they should see themselves move up. So it's going to be a tough one for City as well. But without Enzo and the whole situation going with them at the moment, I don't see anything but Man City winning this one. I'm going with 3-1 scoreline.
3-1 scoreline.
3-1.
I understand, say Man City, they very good form, getting that Carabao Cup from Arsenal. They still get that mojo and knocking out Liverpool from the FA Cup. But let's not downgrade Chelsea, because sometimes when you say club the day crisis, we see where they find that extra spirit, extra motivation and everything to just. I still feel, like I said, Chelsea will cause an upset to Man City. Honestly, my scoreline will shock you. Chelsea will win 2-1.
You said a draw earlier, now you're saying 2-1.
Yeah, I don't change my mind.
Okay.
Chelsea will win
3-1, let's see.
2-1. Then the last game, Monday Night Football. We all know how Monday Night Football know they feel about Manchester United.
Who talked that one?
In the last Monday game, maybe against Bournemouth, before the international break.
Go ahead.
Manchester United versus Leeds. Who you feel to go win that game?
It's a new day. And all I'm asking for is what? 3 points. But yeah, so prior to that, forget about the 2-2 draw. That was a mishap.
Yeah.
I think the team, Carrick has actually tried, and he has a team, so
A good
far.
team for that matter.
A good team, and a team to know their roles, and players seem to be happy. And I still think they have slight problem. Although they're keeping some clean sheets now, but I think they still have an issue there. So I'm not gonna say this is an easy one for them to just get the straight win, but they're expected to win this game, especially a lead side that doesn't really have a good away record. So I expect them to,
Get the best
out of them. But this is the lead side that them too, they're not far off from the relegation zone, so they have to be careful as well. And towards the end of the season, when you have these teams that are fighting relegation or fighting to prevent themselves from falling the relegation zone, they come out swinging. So I'm saying United for the win, but not gonna be straightforward for them.
So who you want maybe your front starting lineup, the attack line? Because sometimes I feel say maybe they start Sesko.
I know you always send me that message, like why they not start Sesko. This is what I would say. In a team, as a manager, you see them in training, and you have tactics ahead.
Yeah.
We've seen Sesko come in from the bench and score goals. Sometimes when he starts him, you see that he's a little bit, I'm not saying he's not.
They slow the game down.
Well, so they have tactics. So it works sometimes it doesn't work. So in this case, I feel like anybody can start, for me, in my opinion, right? Team is fluent enough to start, and the chemistry seems to be okay. So anybody can start. It's just who is, up for the task that Monday night. And I think the manager should know best. Any manager should know what's best for him at the moment. If I see a player that is scoring and I keep putting him on the bench and I bring him off the bench and he's still scoring, nobody wants to be a super sub, but you're my super sub. That's working right now. We'll play with it. And if he sees the need that, I can play with Cunha, Mbeumo, and Diallo, fine. So,
but we don't say lately Mbeumo and what do you call him, Diallo, their form dropped lately.
So you have to, you must rotate your squad. That's what I believe in as a team. You must rotate your squad. Sometimes you may not get it right. You cannot say, if I know I'll start this player. You don't know until you play that player, and he has to deliver. When he doesn't, you have time to do a quick sub. There's the beauty of the game. So I'm not going to say because they didn't play so well in the last game, they won't play well in the next game. As a professional, when you have a bad game, you need to impress. So I won't just tarnish them for having one bad game.
So waiting be your scoreline for this game.
I'm going 3-0 United.
Ooh. Theory, big one.
3-0.
Well, I still feel say Manchester United will beat Leeds, because Old Trafford, and I dey impressed with wetin Carrick don put down, the project. And to me, I feel like if they not give Carrick that job, the board fuck up.
I've already given him his assigned.
He should be the one in charge of this club next season.
We've offered him a 3-year contract. Just left for him to sign it.
Okay, they better. No, honestly, jokes apart.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job.
Who you want bring come when go feel manage? This not the same players when Amory, the coily hair man and white sneakers, say they're not good. Somebody will come when know the DNA of the football club. Change these old boys, their perspective and everything. Make them turn into, turn a Sesko to a goal machine. Anytime I call you, you answer me. Turn to an autopilot every time. So I just feel he should be given the job no matter what, even if Manchester United don't finish in the Champions League or not. But we all know they will finish in the Champions League. But Carrick is the man for the job. My scoreline for this game, I see Manchester United winning 2-0.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Man, you go win this match. You not get the Jazz win the one. Man, you go win this one. All right. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to like. Share updates.
Peace.